playing Florida this Saturday, the 3:30 CBS kickoff game um, on, well, CBS. At Neyland Stadium, you got Hendon Hooker going up against AR-15 Anthony Richardson, right? You look at Tennessee, they've beaten Ball State, they've beaten Pitt, they've beaten Akron, right? Is this their first true test? I thought their first true test was at Pittsburgh, who isn't that bad of a team this year. Florida comes in 2-1. They beat Utah. Really tough test there. A favorite for the Pac-12. They beat them in the swamp. Then they lose to Kentucky. They beat South Florida barely. Now their first road game of the season, and you ask them to play the Volunteers. Interesting. We got some heat in the comments. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? But we got some disagreement going back and forth between Neo and I believe Georgia Bulldog Will. So of course, Georgia Bulldog Will says that Tennessee will win. Tennessee will beat Florida, says Neo. It was actually between Neo and Cody. They disagree. Cody's the one saying Florida will beat Tennessee. I think there's a good chance this game will be close in a way, at least going into the fourth quarter. When you look at Tennessee, and we'll do a pick 'em later on this week, Hendon Hooker has 844 passing yards. Their lead rusher has 231. Jalen Wright. Jalen Hyatt has 276. I mean, there's no other way to describe and talk about their offense other than it's really, really, how do I want to put this, explosive? I mean, they are averaging 52 points a game. This is a Tennessee program under Josh Heupel. It's only been a year and a half going back, almost 2 years, since we were laughing at Jeremy Pruitt and McDonald's bags. Are you kidding me? Meanwhile, Florida, they're doing pretty good too. Not too shabby. AR-15, as you guys call him, Anthony Richardson, 53 completion percentage. Call it what it is. He has no passing touchdowns. He's had 4 interceptions. He's had 2 sacks. It's time to make a switch at quarterback. Unfortunately, Florida doesn't have anything. They got a pretty interesting run game with Trevor Etienne and Montrell Johnson. They have no O-line. Here's the thing. Tennessee, it's... Man, Florida looks, I think they look worse on paper. I think they've done some things right, some things wrong. You look at their competition compared to Tennessee, Utah, that's a good win. Kentucky's a loss. They've beaten basically Utah and USF. Tennessee's beaten Pittsburgh, Akron, and Ball State. Maybe even on the competition, other than Florida's got the Kentucky loss, 26-16. And there's no excuse for this USF game that you guys squeaked by with a field goal. That's just insane. You're giving up more than you're scoring, you're going to lose your games, right? I look at this game here, and I like Tennessee big in this one, right? They'll give up some points to Florida. Florida's going to score a little bit. Don't get it twisted. But Tennessee's going to put up a lot of points. And it might surprise you, by the way. Number 11 and number 20 going head-to-head in Neyland Stadium. Where's Uncle Lou at? Where's the resurrection of General Voltard? Tennessee has to beat Florida, Georgia, or Alabama, one of their 3 biggest rivals. Behold, I give you the resurrection of the Vaultard. I give you a final score of 45-23. I think Tennessee's just going to pull away in the second half, not take their foot off the gas on offense. High scoring, firepower, Hendon Hooker, Jalen Wright, Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman, Brew McCoy. I mean, there's so many names on this Tennessee offense that you need to name. I mean, it's amazing, and I think they're just going to have um, a field day with their offense this upcoming Saturday at Neyland Stadium.